Hello everyone, and welcome to Omniversery, a game of space, time, and babies. Omniversery is a 3D third-person Android game where players play as a supercomputer in a space nursery building babies for odd parents in the form of an assembly line. The core mechanics of Omniversery are all located on the game screen. I have broken them down into sections so I can better explain them. Each baby has a pair of parents that come with their own personal genetic meters that show the players which parent's look is more important. If the mother has a higher genetic meter, then the player should focus on parts best suited to her look. Through the combination of parts based on this information, the happiness meter of both the parents will raise or lower depending on the player's choices. Here we can see 4 examples of the genetic meter. On the top left we can see that the mom has a meter of 2 and the dad has a meter of 3, meaning that 3 of the 5 parts should favor the father, where 2 of the 5 parts should favor the mother. The other examples are just there to show that there are other possibilities for the genetic meter combinations. The baby creation process is controlled by tapping the arrows on either side of the body part and touching and dragging the part to the baby. The color applicator will allow the player to apply a color to any body part that has space for color by tapping the color, then tapping the part. The cycle system of the body parts will include all the parts available to the player. This allows the player to become more comfortable with the game so they can make the best combinations possible. Once the player is finished with that set baby, they hit the next button to move on. Here's where players will monitor the statuses of their robotic arm. There are 3 status effects for the arms. Oil keeps the machine running smoothly. When it runs out, the arms move the body parts slower. The damage meter will tell the players how close the arms are to breaking down completely. And when the coolant meter runs out, the arms overheat and cause them to stop working for a few seconds. Players will tap on the toolbox to open it and 3 tools will be available. The oil can is used for the oil meter, the duct tape is used for the damage meter, and the coolant bottle is used for the coolant tank. After choosing a tool, players will tap repetitively on the meter to refill them as much as they can while working on and in between each baby. This contains and displays all of the game's mechanics. On the top, you can see the parents with their genetic meters and happiness meters, as well as the score and time being tracked. In the middle, this is where players will choose the best combination of parts for each baby. And on the bottom, players will use and monitor the robotic arms to assemble the babies. The toolbox is also located in the bottom portion of the screen. If the player taps the menu button, the game will go into a pause state and a new window will come up on the screen. This new window houses the leaderboard and a resume button for when the player is ready to get back into the game. The leaderboard only hosts information from each individual system. The game contains 5 stages of difficulty. The player also has only 5 chances to fail this game. The game starts in easy mode, and in order to push into medium, the player must get 3 perfect babies in a row. To push from medium to hard, the player must get 4 perfect in a row. From hard to intense is 5. From intense to extreme is 6. The game will have features that keep it fresh and make each level feel different from the last. Players are rewarded with bonus points for completing 100% babies. If they create babies that give 35% or less in the happiness meter, their robotic arms take a major hit. But for every 100% baby that is created, the wear and tear on the robotic arms is reduced. The only risks I see in this game as a capstone project would be the Android platform, where many students may not have current knowledge of building a game for Android devices. The parent genetic combinations, where getting the balance of parents could take time with the possible amount of how many parents will be required to design. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed my presentation of Omniversery.
Created using Powtoon.